summertime and it is hot. What's up, YouTube? Welcome back to the channel. Today I got just kind of like an update for you here again. I've done quite a bit since the last video. It's been a while. I know I kind of feel bad about that. I'm so busy. Obviously I work full time and we got a lot of projects. This is the first spring/summer in the new house, so there's a lot of outdoor stuff that we're doing. And update on the car, I got the brake line situation figured out. So I opted for stainless braided brake lines, and they are 3AN. The car, all the brake fittings on the car on all the 240s are M10 by 1. It is a metric fitting. It's ISO bubble flare. The stainless braided brake lines that I got are 3AN standard American inverted flare. So, finding the fittings was the most challenging part. I did get a missed shipment. I got 2 missed shipments of fittings from random eBay suppliers that manufacture fittings. They're also not the cheapest, so I finally got the right fittings. They work great. There's no leaks. I have brake pressure. Everything is good. Stainless steel fittings, I think they look really good. They look really sharp. They're functional. They're not in the way. And the brakes don't really feel weird or anything like that. So I'm sticking with them like that, and that's just the way I'm going. So once I got all the brakes done, first thing I wanted to do was take it to town, get it washed off. It's been sitting on the stands for like 8 or 9 weeks or something like that. So it was really dusty. I wanted to clean it off. I went down to Quick Trip. It's real close to me here, and this was the first time that the car's been off the stand since all of this suspension stuff went in. So I'll play that little video now of the pile of parts that I have pulled out of this car. The pile is even bigger now. I recorded that a while ago. But everything has been replaced, all poly bushings, everything's heavy duty adjustable, all from Classic Swede. I literally love that company. I took it to town, first time off the stands, did really great. One thing that was an issue was a spacer issue. It is actually an adapter issue. So the car is 5x108. These wheels are Black Rhino. They're 17x8. They are 5x120 bolt pattern. So you need an adapter to run these. I got these on super clearance. So issue is I bought adapters from eBay. I should not have done that. One of the adapters, and I assure you, I took this adapter off, reclocked it, tightened it by hand, torqued it, proper clocking, everything was, I gave this adapter every single chance. The other side isn't bad, but this side was manufactured incorrectly. It does have a wobble to it. I did confirm it by putting it on the other side and putting that one on this side. So I said, you know what, screw this. So what I did was, I instead of running a 10mm and then the adapter, which is 20mm, for a total of 30mm of spacers with adapting to the 5x120. Instead, what I did was I just ordered some name brand, some Venom adapters. They are 1¼ inch, so that is 31mm. It's almost identical spacing. 31mm. They are going to keep the wheel exactly where it's at, which is where I want it. And they will not have a wobble because they are very well manufactured. So should not have bought eBay adapters. That's like one of the very few things that I did buy from eBay, and learned my lesson. So hopefully they'll take it back. And the next day I drove it to work anyway with a little bit of wobble. The alignment isn't perfect, but again, I extended the track width like from sidewall to sidewall like probably like 10 inches. So the lower control arms are longer. It means the tie rods need to be longer with the tie rod extenders. So I eyeballed the alignment, but it's really tough to get it right with all the camber and everything. So I got a buddy at a dealer who he believes they can get it done on their alignment rack. But then, so I took it to work. Everything was good other than the alignment and a little bit of wobble. Adapters are coming to fix that. I got an alignment lined up to fix the alignment. Other than that, I'm going to put the power steering back together. I did do a AC delete. In order to do that, you some people say you need the IPD AC delete kit, but what I did is I just made my own delete kit. So all I really need now is a belt. Just got to measure it, go down to the hardware store, pick one up, and then I'll have my power steering back. I thought I could get away with it, but with the ball joints being spaced forward 18 millimeter and the track width and all the camber, and I need power steering back. So eventually I'll probably swap to the Volvo electric swap, which is what all the Volvo drifty boys do. It is very expensive. It's not made for this car, so you have to adapt it. And like I said, I live in a rural area, so it's not like there's a bunch of Volvos with electric steering sitting around and I can go pull the system off. So it's probably going to be pricey for me to do that. So I will eventually do that when I rebuild the steering rack. That's kind of my plan. Other than that, seats and steering wheel is next. With the harnesses, I have the harness bar and the Boss kit from Classic Swede for SRS 240s. Makes it very easy. But yeah, so I just got to get that ordered here. I'm hoping to do that here in the next couple days. Got a lot of stuff going on, so I can't just like dump all my money in here. I have responsibilities, so but that's where I'm at. A little bit of update. Hopefully next time you see a video from me uploaded, the thumbnail will be of this thing sideways with smoke emitting from the fender wells. So the rear fender wells. Obviously the first time I slide it, I definitely want to do it in the rain. And you know, I gotta find a place to do that where I'm not, you know, pissing anybody off or stepping on any toes. I don't want to piss anybody off. I'll find a place here. Somebody will let me, you know, rent the lot in the rain so I don't mark it up. But I gotta get a shakedown done in the rain. Stay tuned. Hopefully next time I see ya, we're sliding.